Okay, I think I should finally do that. A new event just started, but it just started today, so there it isn't all unlocked probably. In a couple of days I should be able to do all that, like the previous time, I hope. Traveler's Tales, Gilded Chapter, a new day in the is about to begin as you set off on your journey once more. Pay attention to the whispers on the wind. Perhaps the breeze might bring you tidings from your friends. Seek out anecdotes by following the character markers on the map. Yeah, I haven't spoken to anybody yet, but I've noticed already there are some not marked on the map. Like nobody here, and I've seen Shilani a couple times there, and Kinich right here. So I guess I'll start with you, since you're here. I think you're part of that quest.
Got it. I won't let a house scare anyone.
Scare people? Know that the almighty Dragon Lord's mere presence is an awe-inspiring thing!
Awe-inspiringly pathetic?
Kenichi!
I
What
got
did you
it.
just say?
He was talking to who? Kinich?
Oh, look who crawled out of their hidey hole. Here to scrape up some work?
Yeah.
Too bad. All the lucrative gigs already under the purview of the almighty Dragon Lord, and we...
You guys work for this mission.
Ignore a how, traveler. If you'd like any commissions, I can recommend you some.
I'm good, thanks. I already got enough. No, you can always send me more. Money is...
Right. And
good.
if you need any help, just ask.
Help? Oh, how noble, how high-minded. How about you?
Shut it, Ahau. Save your breath for the monsters we'll be fighting.
Just that doesn't we usually have. I know, yeah, we just chatted with Kazuma sometimes, yeah. It's not like always like meaningful or anything. Okay, so
What could the children be up to?
let's come in here. No. Come in here. Commission. Clicking here doesn't really show me anything. Okay. I don't think I can. Oh yeah, in my main game, main server, I haven't completed that quest. Well, this count as both or just sign? Are they voiced? No. I promised Scully some rich mushroom soup tonight. Other than mushrooms, I still need to buy a few seasonings. Sino, what are you looking at? Interested in trying this shroom variety?
No, but I am pondering a related question.
A question. Sino, is he micromanaging the shopping?
It's you, Traveler. That joke wasn't bad. Allow me to soak it in.
What did he just say now? Michael.
Not bad. I like it.
Say no more. Let's start by the best. That face. Please, you two. That's enough. It's almost time to eat. Anyone who's character to join us, Scully would be delighted if you were there.
Not bad. Still, it's a pity. I haven't found any new shrooms yet.
New shroom? No, that's one I've never heard. It is some newly discovered species. That can't be it. I keep track of every project related to cultivating new species, but I've never heard the name.
Exactly. After all, the newsrooms have yet to make the press release.
So you're finishing every last drop of this soup tonight. Got that? Nothing here, nothing in the port. Anything here? Our village, Carlibot. Nothing there. Nobody here. Ah, a couple there. Come on. What's taking that long? She may be higher. Maybe not. You're over here, this guy. Gold threat. What are we going to do about this? What's the matter? Are you always here? There's something terribly wrong in Fontaine, that's what. Something's gotta change. We're all responsible for making that happen. We have to band together and fight for rights. What are you talking about anyway? Fontaine, of course, Fontaine. The pilot Mermonium, our energy situation, our top-down system. We have so many problems here, can't you see? I've spoken to Aroe about them many times, and he agrees with my points. Why, he's even treated me to coffee several times. It's just that, well, that hasn't worked as well recently. He says that my opinions don't attract him the way they used to. Not working. Work? Why? I'm doing something far more important than work. Those who always work and work will find themselves a little different from clockwork machines. It is only through constant questioning and asking that we can forge a new path. Our history and present are all proof of this. If you do not mind treating me to a cup of coffee, we can continue this line of conversation. I'm not sure if we're always here or not, but she seems to be interested in him. Or maybe the other one. No, I think she's always there. She should have been here by now. Is she skipping her coffee today? Okay, so maybe they were. Look at that guy. No way. Today's Blaine is her favorite flavor. She'll be here. Well, if it isn't reporter Charlotte from the Stingbird. You scared me half to death. Didn't anyone teach you not to sneak up on people? Only call your name like a bunch of times? Once before. You did? Sorry then. I was so focused on the reporting photos, I didn't hear you. Still no sign of Chlorine, though. Is she really not coming today? Set up an interview with her? I thought she didn't do interviews. You're not wrong, but if I can score the first interview with the champion duelist who never gives interviews, it'll be another front page hit. Of course, I got rejected like all the other reports if I simply marched up to her, so I decided to take a more roundabout approach to the problem. First, I worked out a complete dossier, including all her usual haunts and routines. Next, I'll camp out in those spots at specific times to await the perfect chance encounter. I'm even learning how to play tabletop games so I can visit the tabletop troupe in a few days and play through a new script with them. And maybe even the game master. Even be the game master. If I can be the game master for a game Chlorine is in, I could use the role to build up my rapport with her. Of course, I never ask inappropriate questions during a session, and I never use off-the-record statements in my reports. Ethically sourced quotes only. So what would she have to write about with one of those? Be careful when you run into Navia. Navia, I heard she's an avid gamer. What's the issue? You should practice voicing sentient doors. And how to keep her from interrogating every frog that hops by. Wait, what? That's some kind of thing a GM has to deal with. That's nothing. Talking is what we journalists do best. If I ever get stumped by something, I'll dazzle them with my professionally honed speaking techniques. Nobody will be the wiser. Is that how you normally handle things? Wait, so when... No way. When I speak with you, it comes straight from the heart. There's nothing I can't say to you. Oh, gotta run. I need to go to Hotel de Mor. Chlorine might be on her way to buy some cake there this very second. See you later. Don't forget, I want an exclusive interview with you next time you get a chance. Okay, so where is... Ah, she was in there. Ah, she's down there in the float center.
The waterway here is built a smaller boat.
Were those things here before? No, I don't know. If they are related, they may vanish afterwards. They're pointing somewhere, right? Ah, no. And those are pointing back here. Okay. So what's up? I never noticed those around anywhere. Next, turn counterclockwise twice. Machine rumbles in resentment. Indicator lights flicker furiously. Yeah, good. It's broken. Good. Fine, thanks. And you? Fine, thanks. What exactly are you doing? Assisting the Flow Center's residents. They received some discarded machinery lately. The plan was to dismantle everything and sell the parts as usual. But some would never power off normally. This one kept randomly restarting in the middle of the night. They clatter all around, terrifying anyone out at night. So they were part of that. Someone even got so scared they fell into the water and nearly drowned. Lenny happened to come by for a magic show and promised to help them out. Feels like this should be Fremen's time to shine. He only knows how to fix machines so they work, not how to fix them so they break. They're going to dismantle them for parts. They can't just remove the power, the core, something. But I do. You don't have to be so proud of it. Fix them so they break. That's a new one. Anyway, Lenny asked me to come help. He'll be bringing me a cake soon. One machine, one cake. That can be a lot of cakes. How many machines? 3 machines left. Excuse me. The reward for the next machine is a berry cake. Berry jam filling, a tart, sugar, syrup glaze, with lady finger base, and decorated with mint chocolate. Good. Yeah, there you go. She broke them all. Oh no. Here. She's by the beach. Where? She does jump, yeah. Oh.
Rise!
Oh.
Reconstitute!
Laid bare.
Done? Okay, it started already. I talked to you guys before. You at the front, keep moving. You at the back, catch up and keep pace. Double time it. Are you on a run or a date? Chevroles, a bunch of stranglers have been killed over. Really? Fantastic. Guess they volunteer for extra laps tomorrow. A little combat sprint training, and they're all tuckered out. That's what you get for slacking off during regular drills. Half push-ups, chest beneath the bar during pull-ups, cutting corners on laps. Think you're clever, do you? Thought you wouldn't notice. No way they can fight their muskets like that. What they'll do if a criminal bolts. Teach their gear and give chase. What does the training involve exactly? Sounds really complicated. Not really. It's just getting to the marked location within time limit while carrying all their gear, retrieving the target item and running back. That's it. Their packs don't even include the usual supplies for long distance deployments. They'd only have to carry their firearms, ammunition, observation, and protective gear, and medkits. How is the location marked? I launch a signal flare. They must reach the spot where it lands and deploy themselves for battle there. A flare? Well, those can fly too far. I don't know, we've never seen a flare being used here, have we? I don't know how far a flare should go.
Captain, please stop using the Gardamex to fire the flare!
Another subpar performance, and I'll be firing it from my musket. Alright, look alive, slugs. Time for another round. Don't worry. Those who fell out will be joining you. I'll make sure of that. On your feet now. Move, move, move. Run, walk, crawl. I don't care what you do. I want to see every last one of you with a marker.
Captain, please have mercy.
Yeah, we never really see her interacting with other officers, but didn't know she was so ruthless with them. Nothing up here. Nothing up there. Anybody in Liyue? I didn't notice the... Why have a teleport right next to it? Nobody here. Nobody here. Inazuma. Good, show Inazuma. Another loading screen. That'll probably take a little while because I haven't really been in Inazuma for a while now. I suppose Toma will be over here. Ah, in Shinobu. Which is to say that as long as someone passes the exam and gets a domestic service to provide their license, they'll be able to take more repair and cleaning jobs. That's exactly it, Miss Cookie. The Yashiro Commission is promoting training and exams for housekeeping skills to help boost employment opportunities for residents seeking work. Going to take another exam, Shinobu? Job hunting, Shinobu? Oh hey, that's right, I'm looking into the Yashiro Commission's housekeeping training programs. Thomas says as long as you can complete a full course and pass the exam, the Yashiro Commission will issue you an official license. It's a significant advantage for job seekers. Imagine that with your talent, getting the license should be a piece of cake. You flatter me, but what exams don't faze me? The rest of the attack gang? Boss's last job was to give exfoliating back scrubs at Isa bathhouse, but he went a bit too hard and I was scrubbing skin off too. Last month, Akira helped grill skewers at Shimura's. For everyone he grilled, he ate 3. Shimura's would have been in the red for the whole month if bystanders hadn't intervened. And then there's Mamoru and Genta. Ushi's the only one who doesn't cause trouble, and that's because he doesn't need to work. Who is Ushi? Wouldn't that get them fired, their jobs? Right on the money, when I asked, they all reply in perfect unison. Sorry, you got fired again. In short, aside from me, the entire Arataki gang is presently unemployed. You're in the way of the dog. He can't get through. And so they're living a free and unstructured lifestyle, bereft of social attachment. Pretty on brain for the Arataki gang. So, Miss Cookie, I take it that you intend to secure licenses for the gang, and in doing so improve their job prospects. Yep, my facts exactly. But just dragging them there and take the test is probably pointless. It's better if they get the license first. Won't they just get a job to get fired? Then I can go back and tutor them myself. That's much more likely to succeed. You could try tutoring them before and then take them there to pass the exams. We're through. In that case, are you ready to enroll right now? Give me a bit, I need to go back and fetch my documents. And also give the boss a heads up. Sounds good. Once you're ready, you can find me at the Yashiro Commission to register. You can sign up at any time before I go on leave. Got it. I'll be quick. Thanks, Summer. Shinobu strides off. I'll be letting it through. Now, that's someone who doesn't mess around. You know why? What do you think? Without her, the Arataki gang will be done for. Like she's going to rack up another certification. You're going to take a vacation, Toma? I am. The Yashar Commission is spearheading the domestic services training program. And once I finish assisting the others with the registration process, I plan on taking a long vacation. We'll be able to see you on Mondstadt finally. Lord Kamisato has already proved. I plan to head to Mondstadt to help my mother with a few things. Your mother, you're going back to Mondstadt. Can we talk to you there? What's with the surprised look? We've never seen you there. I don't think I ever share much about my family with you. Oh, how long has he gone without talking to you? Well, maybe he could send some letters somehow, but without seeing his family. There's nothing special about them. My mom was born and raised in Mondstadt, and she's a Knight of Favonius. Contact between Mondstadt and Inazuma has risen since the Sankoku decree was lifted, so it's gotten easier to write. Once I got a letter from her, I sent her Inazuma wine so she could taste what you're drinking over there. Well, what can possibly rival dandelion wine? Shame though, even a taste of home might be a luxury for her now. Grandmaster Varka's expedition is camped in Nordkrai, and she received her orders to transfer. She's already en route to join them. So you won't meet her. It's been years since I last went back. Once I get there, I'll help sort through everything she left behind and see how much Mondstadt's changed. But you'll be on vacation. You could meet her on the road. Given how far your travels take you, maybe we'll bump up into each other there. Okay, so we'll probably will. That's good. You stay here. I think I'll swing by the Angel Share for some apple cider. It will also be a perfect chance to buy some local brews. Can't find those here, after all. Why can't you find those here? Shouldn't you be exporting them with all the rage now? What are you doing? Oh, we don't even get a black screen to start your talk. Cross-referencing the results from the other investigations. Right. Looks like this break-in can be consolidated with the others. Still, what kind of criminal would steal nothing after gaining entry? And just how did they get in? Working on a new case? Oh, perfect timing. Indeed I am, and on quite an interesting one too. There's a criminal breaking into homes across the city, but they never steal anything once they're in. They just make a huge mess of the bookshelves. The residents are almost at their wits' end. Though there haven't been any material losses, nobody wants invaders traipsing through their homes. So they feel a case with us. Could we be dealing with a light novel superfan gone rogue? This is already the third home this month. It's a bit much even for someone obsessed with novels. But there is one thread linking all the cases. Every victim owns a copy of a crime novel called The Flesh-Eating Tree That You Shouldn't Mess With. What's even more fascinating is that the criminal's methods mirrors those described in the book. So we were right. Even their physical mannerisms, also the way they walk, are similar to the book's protagonist. So people have seen the person. In cases like this, conventional wisdom dictates that should first bring the author down to the police station for questioning. But I've got a different theory, and the Doshin are helping me verify it as we speak. If they can find the clues I'm looking for, then I'll be able to keep putting these puzzles together. The Doshans are already on the move. Oh, and what about Sarah? Madame Kujo-Sara is leading the investigation herself. She even got all stern with me before leaving. I'll trust your judgment for now, Shikanoi, but how certain are you? What do you say? Right now, about 30%. If their findings align with my expectations, 60%. And in the meantime, I need to find someone. If they really exist, then the truth won't be far off. And what kind of person would that be? So I'm with the motive to track down every copy of the flesh-eating tree that you shouldn't mess with. Truly a head scratcher of a case. Just what could be their goal? What could their goal be? Oh. Up there. Oh, this one didn't interact with anything.
Hello, traveler. Are you here for a fortune slip? Apologies, but now isn't the best time.
I was actually going to do that because it's been a while that I don't. I mean, I still see 3 boxes, so your stall's ready, right?
It is, and so are the bamboo slips within. However, we've run out of the corresponding fortune slips. That is, the paper slips expounding on the fortune.
There's a thing that happens. So when will I be able to draw one?
That depends on your fortune. We are currently preparing new slips.
And how do I check that fortune?
Draw a slip.
And when can I draw a slip?
That depends on your fortune.
We're going in circles, you know? And how long are we going to do this?
Till right about now. Congratulations on your great fortune.
Wait, how do you know about that?
Oh
How do I know
my. I was just wondering who wandered by. Why, it's you, little one. Are you here for a fortune slip?
That's right. But Ringo here said they were long gone.
That they are, yes. Everyone in Inazuma seems to be getting more anxious by the year. Oh, won't someone think of the rising paper consumption? We just restocked earlier too, and poof, gone again. Even the great fortune slips are nearly gone. Oh, truly, the troubles of being a Guji never cease. Still, you're in luck today. Here you are, Ringo. 300 fresh, good fortune slips written by yours truly in a single sitting. Should be enough to tide us over.
300. And just how long will it take to go through those?
Well now, that depends on everyone's fortune, of course. Now, little one, aren't you here to seek yours? Go on. I'll cover your eyes while you draw a slip. Now be sure to draw well. These aren't your everyday fortunes, you know. These are Guji Yai's special slips.
Successful ball slip.
See? Ringo was right. Yours is a great fortune after all.
You heard that? How? Miko, did you...
Oh, come now. You're in the Grand Narukami Shrine. Is it so strange that my ears would be a little sharper within its bounds? This fortune slip was personally written by the current Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine herself, Yai Miko, so it's quite potent. Guard it well, lest it ends up in the hands of a tanuki or baku. All right then. As always, I leave the rest to you, Ringo.
Yes, Lady Guji.
By rest you mean...
That's exactly what she means. What Lady Guji wrote were the good fortune slips. The bad ones are yet to be completed.
Alas, any fortune I write would simply be too potent. Surely such power shouldn't be used to foretell doom and gloom. Safer then to have dear Ringo pen the misfortune slips. The well-being of every visitor to our shrine is at stake. Now, I'm
So
off
if
to write
those
the modest
actually
fortunes.
work,
Do enjoy your wonderful fortune today, little one.
if those are supposed to actually work, shouldn't you just make good fortunes all the time? She's just trying to slack off, isn't she? Nothing but an excuse to get out of writing too many fortunes.
Please enjoy your wonderful fortune today, traveler.
Special. I kept them. Oh. Since every day. Procedures as follows. No, hang on. It's been a while that I don't do that. I lose them after a while, don't I? Great Fortune Slip, written personally by Goji Miko of the Great Narukami Shrine, said that, or rather, Yai Miko says that this fortune slip has some sort of special power. Though, question item, especially first. How your luck will be like today? Oh, I don't really remember that, but okay, this was for an actual quest. Oh, hang on. Could I read that? I could read the other one, but can I read this one? No. Okay. I'm just a bit afraid that it may overwrite that one. And I can go again. Okay, so that doesn't really count as one for... I'm a bit afraid would that go over the one I already have? What should this? Fortune sleep normal. Okay, I didn't lose that. I just wanted to test. But what is it? Rising Fortune. Does this affect anything? I don't know, I just did that until I got the achievement. I guess it was for a Great Fortune. But I...
Something you wish to report?
don't know if that affected anything at all, anywhere. There won't be anything here, right? There may be something here. No. Okay, so let's check back on that one. Oh yeah, and since Kinich didn't show up here on the map, maybe there are more people maybe that aren't around, aren't showing up. So, well, let's load. Let me see here. Okay, Kinich isn't here. Shiloni isn't either. Okay, let's see.
The biggest one in history.
Time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
The biggest one in history.
Okay, let me take a look at the map. each region. Okay. Okay, we should have some amount stats. Yeah, I remember last time when I was talking to somebody, yeah, new ones were appearing. Okay. Hmm.
I love diving too.
You can talk to it. Hey there, Femina. What you doing here?
Oh, hey. Long time no see. I'm talking with him.
With the blubber beast. Can we talk like that without underwater fontaine? You can just talk normally like that?
Mm-hmm. It might seem odd to you.
Not in the least. May I join you? I got blubber beast paws too, you know?
Really? I thought that was something that only happened in picture books.
And what does those stars say? I'd like to hear more about those tales.
Alright, then I'll share them with you.
Ooh.
Oh, you want to hear them too? Okay, listen closely.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Shoujo Emily.
Legends speak of a time long, long ago when there was a blubber beast who strayed from his family and friends and lived all alone in the pitch-black depths of the sea. Even as he bravely lived on in solitude, he kept searching for his family until one day, a diver who loved to explore found him. The blubber beast had never seen a human before and was scared at first, but the diver gave him lots of food and promised to return the next day.
Oh?
And just like that, they became fast friends. Every time the diver came, the blubber beast would happily dance and slap his belly, singing the songs of the blubber beasts. The diver also adored his round belly and could never resist giving it endless belly rubs. The blubber beast also adored the feeling of belly rubs, but since he had terrible eyesight, he only ever saw the diver's blurry silhouette. So, whenever he saw a human form approach, he'd happily dance, patting his belly and singing.
So cute. Gotta give it a rub. Belly must rub.
Good boy. Here, have some fish. I just caught them, so bon appetit.
So, is that how the story ends? Yeah, it sounded like it was going for a dark turn.
I wish that was where the story ended, but... one day, that diver stopped coming altogether. The blubber beast waited for a long, long time. Finally, he gathered the courage to go and look for the diver, swimming off in the direction the diver had swum off to, until he had finally reached the beach. And that's where the picture book I have ends. I don't know how the rest of the story goes. Our two friends might have... Oh, don't be sad. It's just a story. It's not real. I think.
I think they'll be reunited soon. They don't have a happy ending. It was a picture book, so it probably had a happy ending.
Yeah, I'm
We
sure it
should
will.
probably.
Oh, want some more fish? Give me a second. I should still have some more. I wonder, just what does a blubber beast's belly feel like?
You haven't pet it yet?
So, I guess I'll go for it then? Wow, this is really something. A world removed from petting Lynette's cat. Wow, this is
Nice. And nice talk to you. We don't usually see you strolling around. Oh, it was higher up here. Oh, are you sad? Why are you sad? Things are going well. Ah, you're sad looking at the dragon. Should I murder them so I don't have to look at them? Is that Noveless? And he's staying alone in the rain? Has something upset him? I should say hi. I don't get opportunities like this every day. No, we should start the water dragon. Water dragon, don't cry. Don't be sad. Is that it?
Ah, traveler. Hello to you as well.
How have you been?
I am the same as always. Thank you for your concern.
In a good mood, I see. Clearly not.
Yes, you noticed. The morning paper forecasted rain here at precisely this hour. In my experience, predictions of this nature are not entirely reliable. Yet today, the downpour arrived on schedule. A stroke of luck.
Okay. Usually when you're around it's raining, it's your fault. That's wonderful. I'm glad it worked out.
Thank you. Though I do realize that standing in the rain is only my personal predilection and that most would find it odd. Are you certain you wish to stand here with me while it pours unceasingly?
I'm fine. Besides, I didn't bring an umbrella. And I'm not sure I can get sick here.
I see.
Something on your mind?
Yes, I recently overheard a few Melazines complaining that the weather seemed to be conspiring against them. For instance, whenever they carry an umbrella with them, hardly a single cloud shows itself. Yet when they gamble on sunshine, a downpour awaits.
Is that bad for
Naturally,
Melazines?
I know that there is no causal relationship at work, having personally tested the
Half
theory.
of them
And,
live
well,
on the
put
water.
simply, it didn't hold water. Yet the fact you brought this up now makes me wonder. Perhaps today's rain arrived thanks to you.
Guess I'm just awesome like that. Alright, you got me. I admit I'm the rain archon.
You jest, I presume. I'd feared this squall might have soured your plans, but I'm glad it doesn't seem to have dampened the mood.
The chance to stop and reflect is also an experience to be treasured.
So it is. One's thoughts drift easily while standing alone in the rain. For instance, I am currently pondering how the raindrops that descend from the skies and the bubbles of air that rise from the depths broadly fall under the same category of phenomenon. Do they not? Well, a passable joke, yes?
That was a joke? I thought it sounded kind of profound. Not bad. You can try that one out on a few more people.
Very well. Your feedback has been noted. I am glad to have received your acknowledgement. I am glad to have received your acknowledgement.
Okay. I thought you were looking at your cousins on there. Oh, she's back. Huh, weren't you at the hotel too? The film seller's sure got a loose tongue. I told him to keep quiet. You're not planning to do anything dangerous again, are you? Is that the kind of person you think I am? You think that I, Charlotte, would just go recklessly bargaining into foreign nations just to get a scoop? Yeah, Charlotte? Then you'd be right. Yes, I am. But even so, I still need to get the editor-in-chief to approve. I must have pitched a dozen reasons to cover Nathan by now. It's always a no. Yeah, it's a piece now. Why not? Not only that, but she won't even approve any vacation. I'm sure there are laws in Fontaine for that. I even promised to leave my cameras and spare film rolls behind during any personal trip to Napa. But I didn't mention Monsieur very specifically. And you can buy film on the way there. Hey, it's not like I lied to her. I had just omitted a detail or two. And then the scoundrel that sold me the film went and sold me out too. Euphrates went straight to my dad and told him to ground me for a month. Still, if I can go to Natlan, not cry is fair game. I don't need them to fund the trip either. I've got plenty of savings. Why is not cry closer to Fontaine? Why would you be able to go there and not Natlan? I've also heard my dad say he knows some correspondence station there, so it's a perfect place for a vacation with news-related perks. The Adventurer's Paradise, an Elysian. Its reputation alone is worth writing a few pieces about. Okay, I'm off to buy some supplies. I'll need some warm clothes and a whole lot of spare film and equipment. Okay, so I guess we won't be seeing you more now, and maybe you'll be there when there's a new update on the game. Right, and I need to convince mom and pops too, so they can contact their friends over there. Otherwise, I'll need to find lodging on my own. Oh, there. People don't usually come all the way up here.
Still a ways to go.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Traveler, I never imagined I'd run into you here. Seems I owe that Gus just now an apology. It blew my hat away, seemingly for no reason. But no sooner had I caught it that I ran into you.
Paying a visit to the institute, are we?
Yeah, there's a researcher I'm looking for. one who's also interested in magic. He said he'd like to talk shop with me. Word is that he's invented all kinds of fantastic devices that are perfect for some truly amazing tricks. For example, he once made a miniature thermos that he kept stuffed up his sleeve. All he had to do was twitch his finger to activate the mechanism, and voila! The ice within would slide down and out through his sleeve. The ice trick, one of his myriad magic tricks.
Does that really count as magic? Feels more like cheap glitter paints. Well, even his magic is illusionism, not really real magic.
Of course it counts. Just think about it. You're a poor office worker sweltering behind your desk. You want nothing more than to head out and buy an ice-cold Fanta to quench your thirst. But it's just way too hot. The Fanta machine's broken and only dispenses warm Fanta, and there's no ice anywhere in the office. Just as you totter on the edge of despair, the colleague beside you claps their hands, and a few ice cubes suddenly appear in your cup of Fanta. Just imagine, how would you feel?
I drink the iced Fanta first. I'm a savior, the Archon of Ice Cubes. I don't know, and ask where those ice cubes have been. Before
now you
drinking.
get it. That's what he researches. Close-up magic for daily use. That's why I'm paying him a visit, too. I'd love to help him refine his close-quarters tricks and improve the impact of his close-up performances. After all, the most important part of magic is the performance, especially when you're up close and personal. Perform well and the audience will be spellbound. They'll think, I need to get closer. No, closer. I must see what surprises this magician's got in store for me.
What?
Here, this is for you, to commemorate our meeting today.
Another one from each keep. I say you're actually the greatest musician, Dini.
Thanks for playing along. You truly are the best audience I could ask for. As long as you're beside me, I know even the thorny tricks will go off without a hitch. Uh-oh. Oh, would you look at the time? I'd better not keep our man waiting. See you next time.
Don't we have one of those already? So we put it together with... okay, it was just a regular rainbow rose. No. Because we do have that. Magic. Oh, is she again? We have another teleport around there. No. Is that close to her house? And I didn't think we needed to talk to her anymore about that. I don't really know where she lives. We never seen her family actually. Huh.
You don't need any kind of camouflage to fit into Not Cry. People from everywhere in all walks of life congregate there. There isn't a thing you can wear that would stand out.
Really? Then I just wear what I've got now?
You'll freeze to death.
Tactful as ever, as always. So if we meet her there, we should have a new outfit and not her regular one.
I'll make you something more suitable for the cold. Come pick it up in 2 weeks.
Understood. Thanks, Theory.
It's nothing. Oh, and by the way, those gloves you were eyeing earlier, they'd clash horribly with your look.
Oh, well, I was just browsing. Yeah, it's not because they always dress the same that they
accidentally bump into Clarand in my shop either.
always wear the same clothes. What? I wasn't.
When she orders gloves from me, I usually have Kirara deliver them straight to her door. The only person you'll meet camping here for her is Chevreuse. Perhaps you've a taste for the Special Patrol's hospitality?
Nope, none at all. Zero interest.
Like I said, 2 weeks, in-store pickup.
Yes, got it. And thanks.
Traveler, sorry to keep you waiting. If you'd like to buy something, just say so.
Well, I'm also just browsing.
I'm a bit busy, so no invitations to come in for tea and chit-chat today. You know our business hours, so if you'd like to try or buy, just drop by then. I'll be heading back in. And, Little Miss Journalist, remember, 2 weeks.
Yes, absolutely. Looks like nothing gets past Kiori. Time to change tact. You even came here to stalk Laurent. But aren't you making other plans now? Someone told me that Laurent sometimes comes here to buy gloves. Turns out he was playing me. Forget it. That's not what matters now. My priority is to stock up and prep for my trip to Nokrai. You convinced your parents? Mom wasn't totally sold, but I never imagined how supportive Pops would be. He even gave me advice and helped me plan some potential potential vacation spots to visit. And not only that, he helped buy a bunch of stuff and send letters to his friends there, asking them to help look after me. I already know them though, veteran reporters all. Sounds like your dad saw right through you. He's really supportive of you. Of course he did. He's the top reporter in all Divat. Nothing gets by him. Naturally, he's the best dad too. If we are lucky, we'll see each other in Nokrai, and you'll have to be dressed differently. Although she's cryo, shouldn't cryo users be more resilient to cold? I'm guessing. Oh! Strolling, are we?
So, you recommend Chioria Boutique's seasonal children's clothing line?
Yes, Monster Novelette. Come on, why can't you be voiced? Elov often invites Kiara to Chioria Boutique to try on outfits, and they take a bunch of photos. They're all adorable too.
In that case, I shall place an order.
Mind if I drop in? Will you place an order for children outfits?
Greetings, traveler.
Hey there. Great timing, Monster Novelette added a new stop to his itinerary. And we were just discussing what kind of gifts to bring. New stop? What kinds of gifts?
A rare opportunity to take a vacation has arisen, and I plan to use it to visit the Melusines in Merosi Village. It has been some time since my last visit, and as such meetings are hard to come by, I wish to prepare some gifts.
Nice.
As you are here, might I solicit your advice?
Sure.
I believe you have already befriended a number of Melusines.
Probably
as
all
such,
of them.
your insights would be most valuable.
I have a Melusine friend who loves to paint. Alright, I remember Serene's letters mentioned that Mimir has always been passionate about art.
Indeed. Given the environmental variations there, some waterproof paints would make a good gift.
There's no Melusine who doesn't like mechanical components. Yeah, that's true. I can help pick some. The Clockwork workshops usually sell spare components at a discount. And Clockwork toys too.
Then I shall leave their procurement to you. Thank you. Prioritize what you like, without regard to cost. I will ensure you have an ample budget.
Yeah, I assume he has a decent salary and doesn't spend on superfluous stuff. You can never go wrong with making food.
Oh, I fear my culinary experience only extends to making soups.
That makes sense.
Sidine, are there any foods particularly popular among the Melusines recently?
Let me think. Yeah, cakes, macarons, blubber, profiterole, pâté de fruit. Alright, and lots of snacks like pistols and Fanta.
Oh.
It's okay to eat stuff like that in moderation, as long as they're happy, right?
I understand. Everyone has different tastes, and in the interests of fairness and justice, we should have prepared a greater variety of gifts from the start. It is decided. Every one of those ideas shall be adopted. Thank you both for your suggestions. Once the purchases have been made, I will have someone package them up and send each to their respective recipients. Sidine, I believe your delivery address is still the Palais Momonia, yes?
Me? I got a present too? But aren't they for everyone in Mercy Village?
Of course. As I said, opportunities like this are hard to come by, so every Melusine should receive a gift. And you are a Melusine too, are you not?
Yeah, thank you, Monster Noblet.
Skilled in something doesn't make it a hobby.
Nope. Nothing more there. Nothing more here. Oh, back in the same spot. Or are you alone now?
There should be enough bark samples. Next, soil collection.
What you doing? Pushing picking, are we?
I came here to assist Tainari with collecting plant samples. He directed me to come collect bark around here. But these trees are covered in mushrooms, and I have to clear them away. It's not easy. I can't help but wonder just how these mushrooms got to that size.
Environmental factors, the climate, perhaps.
Right. Tainari also talked about how the environmental factors influencing the growth of fungi are extremely complex and varied, each interacting with the others. Even the smallest change in one variable can greatly impact their growth process.
I thought you were from Spandamat, Sino. Since when are you this interested in Amurta's work? Isn't he just helping?
No, I've simply been pondering a question these past few days. Do you know why fungi only grow on trees and not on grilled meat?
Eh?
Because that's what they've always done. They're all vegetarians.
I understood the meaning of the sentence, but I didn't get where was the pun. It was
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
based like one, but where is she? Down there or up there? Was that a joke? Down there. Okay, maybe she's really down there on the tree. No, really? Where is she? Navigate. House of Dina. Yeah, but I can't see that path tracking data. Okay.
Okay, I've got it! Thank you, Kale.
If you're interested, you can also read the section on Palalotzes in a study of the properties of rainforest vegetation. So she's reading complex books now. If anything gives you trouble, come find me anytime and we can talk about it.
Understood. Thanks again, Kale.
Yagana leaves, satisfied. I told you not to say thank you so much. Senior Researcher Kale, always a pleasure. Greetings, Professor Kale. Ines, still, please don't tease me like that. You look so professional. Definitely nailing that senior role model look. No, I was just helping out my junior colleagues with some of their homework on plane identification, that's all. Well, maybe I learned about that, but I didn't remember that she had actually enrolled in the academia by now. There were originally only supposed to be 2 or 3 people coming over quick study session, but I never imagined so many people would show up. Once again, it was Master Tenari who stepped in. He helped us reserve one of the bigger and used classrooms. We never could have had seats for everyone otherwise. It's just that I had planned to sit down with everyone and review the questions together, but Master Tenari made me go up to the podium. It was my first time up there. There were so many people down below that I froze. I couldn't say a single word. I prepared for days in advance, even reorganized all my notes from my old patrols. But once I was up there, my mind just went blank. I couldn't remember anything. I think she's one of the characters the most progress in her own storyline since the beginning. Excluding the Archons, maybe. Thankfully, Master Tainari did the introduction for me and had everyone say their piece. He then summarized all their questions and left it to me to answer them. I loosened up after answering the first few and really started to get into it. By the end, I almost forgot he was still there. I guess I must have been really focused. Looks like your hard work's paying off. You did put in the effort, you know? Yeah, it's also thanks to everyone else's help, too. You haven't forgotten to eat you, have you? That's right. I was just so busy today. I haven't had much to eat since this morning. I'm gonna go eat now. I still have to go be his teaching assistant later. See you next time. Maybe next time I'm up there in the podium, it'll be an official lecture, not just tutoring. Nice. Nothing here. Nothing here. Yeah, it's faster like that. Ah, there. Yeah, I think it's just those two more. This style has certain light-hearted charm. I believe Ayaka would find it pleasing. Doing some clothing shopping, Ayato? Now, this is a fortuitous encounter, Ignis. I had previously pre-ordered a batch of fabrics from Ogura's, and they would typically be delivered to the Kamisato estate for us to make our selection. However, as I was already at Tenshukaku today for discussions with Her Excellency, the Almighty Shogun, I thought I might as well stop by and review them in person. So you choose the fabrics personally? Here I thought you'd have one of your subordinates do that for you. Were these meant for ordinary use, then they would naturally be handled by the relevant staff. However, consideration for attire used in official functions begins with the fabric and colors. These I often see to personally. After all, given the Kamisato clan's role within the Yashiro Commission, overseeing cultural and civil affairs, even minor choices regarding textile patterns draw public scrutiny. Many merchants market their products using Yashiro Commission approved labels after our annual procurements. I did once delegate the task, but vendors rushed to offer my representative bribes, and the temptation proved to be too much for him. It was no small matter to resolve. Isn't usually Toma? I don't think he'll... Yeah, it probably wasn't him that time, but sending Toma isn't a safe choice. I have personally overseen such matters since. A stitch in time saves 9. That sounds exhausting. I never realized clothing could be so complicated. The Yashiro Commission's duties are never simple. I've grown accustomed to it. I've already narrowed down to 2 candidates, yet I find myself hesitating between them. Enos, would you lay me your judgment? This is pretty important. Are you sure it's okay for me to choose? You're one of our most esteemed guests. More importantly, you're Ayaka's close friends. Rather than being merely okay, I would say none the better is suited. In any case, your bearing and sophistication assure me of your excellent taste in fabrics. Have you seen my clothes? Then I pick the one on the left, then I pick the one on the right. If it's for Ayaka, I guess the one on the right suits more her cryo. A fine choice. Excuse me. This is the one. Please bundle 5 boats for delivery to the Kamisato estate. My gratitude. It was quite a dilemma. It's hard being rich. I still have a few other matters to attend to. Once the garments are ready, please do visit our estate. I'll be there. I hope the clothes turn out beautifully. I kinda doubt you'll see them being worn by anybody. With the quality fabric you selected, their beauty is assured. Farewell for now, and until our next meeting. Yeah, okay, it's the same pattern as this one, but either of them are the ones used here or here. Yeah, because maybe we would see one of those models, but I kinda doubt they would have different models based on what I chose here. Oh, and Layla is here. No, that's no good. The abstract needs should be more detailed.
Excuse me, Miss Layla?
But if you go too in depth, it might come off as indistinct from the main body. How am I going to do this?
Miss Layla, shall we discuss this inside? We can sit down and chat.
Sorry, so sorry. Didn't mean to spiral. I just couldn't help thinking about my thesis again.
It's fine. I've treated several academia students before. You can say I've encountered similar states of mind to yours.
Will she meet the other Layla when she goes to sleep? You've been to Sumeru?
Yes, a scholar there once invited me to help treat his students.
Really? Did any of them have severe issues?
I wouldn't go that far. Just long-term insomnia, terror, paranoia, as well as acute tinnitus and vertigo.
Are you describing thesis writing or monster slaying? I'd rather face the monsters. If you succeed, then all is well. If you fail, at least you'll never worry about anything else again. But a thesis, I don't even know what counts as success or failure. I'd finally squeezed a third draft out, but upon seeing it, my advisor just flipped face down on the desk and said, "Forget our thesis for now. First, you need to go to a bathhouse in Azuma, relax and recover a bit. I already made the arrangements for you. Your advisor sounds really nice. It's good to kick back and relax now and then."
That's correct. I received a letter from Miss Layla's advisor in advance, with details about her situation and a request to provide therapy for her. I think it's quite likely that a mutual acquaintance shared my contact information.
Oh, okay, I don't remember who knows who. I know you know people in Azuma. I don't remember who you knew outside. No, things can be that simple. My thesis isn't done. We've just started our research topic, and I have a pile of unsubmitted work for my research group. Maybe my advisor thinks I'm totally useless and wants me to get rid of me. Your advisor paid for the trip, apparently. Layla, snap out of it. The lights left her eyes. This must be my advisor's last gift. The last bath I'll ever take. Once I return to the academia, I'll be expelled and then left alone in a corner doing star charts. Doing star charts forever. No way, that's not gonna happen. Get a hold of yourself, Layla.
It's just as the letter said. Her symptoms are extremely severe. How long has she had this condition? However, her advisor's letter clearly acknowledges her abilities, emphasizing constantly that she is their most outstanding student.
Well, that part you could say it out loud, maybe.
Perhaps it's Layla who doesn't believe in her own abilities, thus triggering these symptoms. Evidently, a more thorough evaluation is required.
Excuse me, I'm going in now. If there's any letters for me, please sign for them. Why does it feel like her condition's worst? Please help her, Mizuki. Think of something, Mizuki.
Don't worry, I will help her. In fact, I've already come up with a preliminary treatment plan. Now, time to formally begin treatment. Don't worry, I will help her. Now,
She vanished into water. Alright, I'm gonna stop here for a while. And then let's take a quick look around here. I found online. It seems I am halfway there. No, showed up there. Yeah, I'm curious about that. But yeah. He's visiting there now. Okay, but I think there's a couple more that isn't showing up. Okay, just let me take a look here, because apparently those here don't show up and the others maybe they all do. I think I've seen Daya on the map during the week. And Kirara too. I think she was in Liyue. Okay, apparently Inichi was as that. But Ifa and Yansan should show up next to this thing here. I didn't see them. See Shalon is standing there in the middle of the road. But I didn't see Yansan or Ifa. I think they don't show up on the map too. And there would also be one talk to each. But okay, I'm gonna stop here, and the next time I'll go. Yeah, it depends on when I play. I may do the other quest first, but the event, or maybe I'll continue that. So now I'm off.